So I end up getting a call from an individual saying, "Hey, we would love if you could help us kind of grow and build this franchise
Yeah.
from scratch." Everything was kind of at ground level at the time. Opportunities in sports like that don't come around every single day. So I happily interviewed, came in, met with everybody, felt really good about it, and had the opportunity to basically see a franchise built from the ground up with the Tulsa Shock.
Yeah. So now not only do you have a couple years going through the system, now you're put in this like entrepreneurial role almost where you've got the experience, you have the trust of the organization, and then now they're saying, you got to build this from the ground up. Did you have like leeway to make decisions that you needed to make, or were you
Oh,
always
yeah.
reporting to the top? Like,
I was extremely supported. The president, Steve Swatoa, who brilliant mind, a lot of experience at the pro level in basketball and hockey, became a really good friend. To this day, is still a very good friend. For me to be able to go into his office and say, "I have a crazy idea," or "This is a little fresh," or "Hey, we have this nonprofit, and I know the league kind of has their way of doing these nights and bringing awareness, but like, what if we did it a little bit differently?"
yeah.
Full support. Yeah.
Yeah, for as long as I've known you, I know that you're not only an idea guy, but you also know how to execute too. So that probably that refreshing, like new air that you bring about you helped you not only win that position, but also be successful in building that new organization because, the stale ideas that, everyone knows and kind of goes through the motions on, maybe it works, but like, you always need something new. You need something exciting, especially in sports where it's
Yeah.
hospitality, it's excitement, it's fandom, it's competition. You got to keep that energy up like all year round.
And, to that point, executing on things and having kind of gut feeling on things, at this point, I had already been in Tulsa for probably about 7 years. So I knew it really well. I knew it more than most everybody else coming in from the league because, the WNBA, you're working with all the NBA executives. They're coming in with recommendations on ticket sales and marketing and what they're used to, which is
Right.
fine. And I
Yeah.
learned a lot and brilliant minds. But there were certain things where when they were saying, "Hey, let's try this approach or this method in growing ticket sales or fandom loyalty," I'm like, "That won't work in Tulsa."